We are here in Philadelphia's famous Chinatown at an AARP Asian Roundtable event, and I have the privilege of being joined by our wonderful volunteer, Mr. Len Bach of Western Pennsylvania, and he's here today to share some of his story that he's been involved with for working with AARP.
Hi, my name is Len Bach. I've been a volunteer with AARP since the late 90s, initially working in community operations for Western Pennsylvania, 5 counties. It was a fairly large job servicing 120 chapters. Subsequent to that, I went back to work, but then I came back to AARP because my wife is a major volunteer with AARP as well, and have been involved in consumer issues. And consumer issues, I feel, are somewhat the bread and butter of life, especially in these hard times today. It's important for the people, the senior community especially, because they're the hardest hit by issues related to money, being on fixed income, what have you, investing and so forth. And they're the targets of many scams. And so bringing them the message meets with my lifelong objective of sort of paying back my parents who were helped by AARP. And in some small way I feel what I do in taking the message to the people, educating them, and preventing them from becoming victims of scams and frauds is paying my parents back and doing a public service that's essential to the senior community. I am now chair of the Consumer Issues Task Force. We have 15 members working across the state carrying the messages forward, and we continue to make a difference, and that's important to me. It makes my retirement certainly more satisfying to do that, and working and living with a major volunteer for AARP makes my home life better too.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Len.
You're very welcome.